Classic alert. Classic alert. Batman is gonna kick your ass online. Just take a look at the design of this book. Look at the logo. Look at this. Computer generated. Pepe Moreno was a genius. This book was cutting edge for 5 minutes, but it sure is beautiful. Ooh, the end papers? Gorgeous. Look at that. Let's read this. Digital justice will be compared to the such dystopian visions as 1984, Brave New World, Blade Runner, the novels of Philip K. Dick, the works of the so-called cyberpunk, and of course, the Batman comic books that inspire it. Let's take this off. Oh. Ooh. Look at this treasure. Look at that. This is a beautiful book. It gets even prettier. You may not believe it, but it does. We saw this. This is signed by Pepe, as you can see. Take a look at the graphic design. Did it get dark in here, or is it just me? An introduction, if you're interested in any way. We see some gizmos. Oh, this is the good stuff. Oh. Just take a gander, just take it in. And then we get the inside. Doesn't this just feel awesome? Gotham Megatropolis, sometime into the next century. Welcome to Futureland. Take a ride on the Progress Express. Unfortunately, there is a dictator virus, and we need some digital justice. There's a game happening down here. Would you play that? Looks pretty fun. And then we see the art. This is made 100% on a Macintosh, all digital art, and it is very unique. The stylings, the drawings themselves are good, the colors, all very cool. This is one of the coolest comics ever made. Right now, the cops, that's a cop, believe it or not. There's a drug bust going on. They got the drug, and they're about to move into the criminals until, uh-oh, this happens. Everyone gets pulped, including a cop. Look at that. Just look at it. This gore. That's incredible. This is an awesome page. Would you not put this on your wall? These are the security bots that did the deed. There's something wrong with them. It doesn't recognize that he's a cop and threatens to kill him. This is a bit Robocopian. He flashes his badge. Safe for now. Look at that city structure, like a circuit board. Something's fishy going on. He tries digging, and he's interrupted. And further, things happen. Oh, he meets a hooligan, who we'll see later. That's not Ziggy. That's, you'll see. You'll see. Oh. How Orwellian. His response for television as to the incident that happened was rewritten. Just disgusting. Oh, the neo-Nazis are on the street. That's never good. More killings from these guys. There's some seriously fricked up shit going on. There's a zombie. A returning feature brought in by Dark Knight Returns, the mutants. They're here. This character is named... What's... Can you guess? This is a test for you, actually. This is Officer Gordon. You know? It is. But a descendant with his, Meta-Baron eyebrows. Look at this. This is so cool, so retro. You'd see this on a GeoCities website. All the remains. Testing flesh, find out who it is, because you can't tell. They're properly pulped. No one will know who those are. But the mystery goes on. Trying to find out what the fuck's happening. There is a downside to this comic, and it's the layouts of the panels and the balloons. It gets confusing to find where you're supposed to go. Like here, do you follow down here? It seems like that, especially with the big gap here. It seems totally separated, but you read this, not that. You go here, then this, then that, then over here. There's even more confusing than that. Here's another example. This happens a lot, where this drops down, completely passing over these. It sets up lots of skipped panels. This is a super pop star that needs protecting, and he's gonna go there, but he can't even get into this train or whatever travel terminal. He's threatened with death, and then something happens. Horrible Pringle smiles. That was issue 1. Well, this was never released in issues. This was a graphic novel, but chapters, what have you. Don't you want to see what happens next? We are the mutant generation. We are not the problem. We are the solution. Look at this art. Wouldn't you want that on your wall? This whole spread? We would call this dope here in this house. And then some more fuckery starts happening. This... Like, he was supposed to protect her, so obviously something was going to go down. But then these armed people come in and just start blasting away. Pulping everyone they see. But, Gordon saves Gata, the poptress. I don't think anyone has said that word before me. Okay, here's some more weird panel stuff. Okay, normal flow. And then... Go down here, is it this way? That's not one of the worst ones. This one, like, it makes you choose. Do you want to go here or here? Scooch. He's haunted by this smile and these ghostly figures. Media Man, Mob Lord, and Lawman. and Madam X are working in the shadows with this deadly virus. Here's some very cyberpunk stuff. I wonder if this is from the artist's private collection, this sexy photo. Our Gordon is asking this guy for some information. He's like, I can't even. And Joker keeps fucking with him. He plunges the elevator on him. He has full control of the machines. And so many of the machines, their basic programming has been wiped. And so obviously, someone else is directly controlling it. Some more fatalities have happened off screen. His partner in crime fighting has been killed. But he has a moment of inspiration. Batman, who's that? So many old records have been purged in this world. The baddies don't want you to believe in justice, or fairness, or hope. But there are still some newspapers about. And he rediscovers the myth of Batman. Look at this guy. The old costume was left. What's he gonna do? He's gonna put it on, of course. Like, even if I didn't want to fight crime, if I found that, I'm putting that on. I'm glad it fits. Aren't you? What if that didn't fit? And he'd have to go to a tailor, and we'd have to read that. It works out. Oh, and he starts his robberies. Look at that. That is the face of terror. Which one is the face of terror? Maybe a bit of both. Here's a bizarre collage. There's lots of reused pictures, but this is the oddest because this full picture of Batman, this guy, and him in the corner, you don't see the full of that picture, you just see this scattered version. I wish we could see the full picture. Oh, look at this, that's iconic. Wouldn't you want that on your wall? I know this was printed as a print, a very rare one, but it's very cool. Batman is back. And he's hitting it off on the news. Uh-oh. You recognize this guy? You know who that is? Some may call him the Joker. Oh, can you guess who this is? That's Alfred. Looking rather strange these days. Next chapter. Or halfway through. Time flies when you're having fun. Look at this. I think this is a cool picture. And we get more little gizmos. This is the tower this guy's in. Is this Media Man? I don't remember. But he sure is fucked up. The Gotham Necropolis looks like a Daggerfall dungeon. This whole comic is a vibe, if you haven't noticed. There's a floppy disk. Ugh, this thing again. But him being Batman, he pulls through. And he had find some gadgets in his belt, some old ones, like this magnetic gas. But he's fried. Uh-oh. It extracts his DNA to find out who he is. James Gordon. Frick. Familiar faces on both pages. Catwoman. Gata. The Poptress. Dons a new look, inspired by old times. She's going to fight the Batman. And that Ziggy Stardust we saw earlier, he's the new Robin. Here's a weird tangent. Gordon's talking off screen, but this balloon is pointing to this Robin. A bit odd. Oh, here's some weird. Do you go down here and skip this entirely? Really odd. Uh-oh. They're coming for him. Look at this. This is the boss cop? Or at least a lead, and he wants to do some good, but Joker fries him. I like this shot. Getting his teeth shocked. This logo appears on their TV. Tells them to get down and get to the roof. Saved by a phantom. Into this flying bat vehicle. There's Alfred. Looks good as ever. Oh, and here's our man, our hero. Quite handsome. Polygonal. And we get some background about how Bruce Wayne became the ultimate coder. So did Joker. He wrote his dictator virus program. So these legends live on as pure code. And our Phantom gives Gordon the future Batsuit and gizmos. Batman, cool skateboard. Joker, some good looks at him. Uses his reference for drawing him. Oh, look at this. Don't you want that on your wall? I just love it blown up like that. It just makes it like so modern and interesting and sleek. Like I'm having a hard time aesthetically describing this. But if you look at it for a moment, maybe you'll feel a bit of it. Last one. This is the last one. Oh, we get some cool tricks. And some twist effects. Okay, to be honest here, this is one of the lamest excuses for an action scene. Like, this is repurposed as a punch, and then we see this split up to be kicks. It doesn't quite work. TBH. Oh, she's getting her. I can't tell the gender, but they are getting their teeth like just eating the edge of that board. Oh, here's some useless storytelling, just close-ups of what you could see right here. Just, you know, you need to fill that space, I guess. Look at this. I like when it goes meshy, more circuit board. This is oozing style. And the programs of Batman and Joker battle. And just end up tearing the fabric of the digital world into nothing. Well, that's in a few pages, but here's a battle with Catwoman. He just kisses her and that's okay, I guess. That stops it. Oh, pills. There's so much pills. Joker's last stand. Batman struggling. Look at his face. Joker is an artist of all types. He makes the sky a rainbow. This is a good picture. You'd want that blown up on your wall. Oh, and then Joker. No. Batman.exe digitizes Gordon as Batman into the digital world. Look at this scene. God, don't you want that on your wall? Uh-oh, he's erasing Bruce's memories of that fateful night, destroying the Batman program. But at the last minute, he has the Bat floppy saved. Always keep the bat floppy. And he restores himself, tearing the digital dimension apart, repercussing in reality. The world is saved. A touching moment. This cyborg is no longer tainted by the Joker. These are the heroes we need. Take a look. Remember these faces. Especially this one. Game over. And we get some really cool notes about these inventions. Again, I like the look. Here's some ideas. Some glossaries for what those words mean. A bio on Pepe. What a gorgeous book. If this looks too deluxe and looks rare to you, it's not. This goes on eBay for like a few bucks because it's been rejected. Sadly, this signed copy, $4. You can get this too. You need it in your collection. It's gorgeous, a relic, inspiring in many ways, and it's aesthetic. Just oozes. Not much else like it. Thank you, Pepe. I hope you enjoy this as much as I did. Truth be told, the story is just okay and is not very good, but I like it as an object. Woohoo!